Hey guys, welcome back to Cyborg Reactor, where we bring you all the latest tech to keep you updated. So let's jump in. Koenigsegg just revived its cancelled 2000s Le Mans GT1 race car project as a road-legal 1600 horsepower megacar, and it is out of this world.
Watch this. Wing goes up, front comes up, window goes down, the back raises. Come look. And then you have the doors come up as well. How freaking cool is that? The ghost feature. This is a twin turbo V8 and on normal fuel has just under 1300 horsepower. I love the floating taillights here when the back comes up. You can see the little indent. Right, let's close her up. I got more to show you. Check this out. You have a beautiful light show to start up your brand new Koenigsegg first ever CCGT1. Now come around the front here. This is an almost $4 million car, and my favorite feature is this right here. You see this? This is white carbon fiber. Normally we see carbon fiber in this color, but this is called ghost fiber and it is super difficult to make. See these two red lights? This is a fuel gauge, so this will go down as your fuel level goes down. Now, interior, as you can see, all 70 of these cars come with a removable roof. Now, I'm going to get in and show you the coolest features inside. Right. First things first, you have a little key holder. I love this. I wish more cars had this. Pop that in there. And you have all analog dials. Now this is an analog G-force meter. I mean, come on, how freaking cool is that? You have ASMR. Now that's a play on the word ASMR that we know from YouTube. You hear this? Okay. All right, but what it actually stands for is the different modes. So auto, sequential, manual, and reverse. And so you've got this sequential gear shifter that you can use, or you have in manual the paddle shifters as well. So you get a lot of choice in how you drive this car. It also has a clutch. So in sequential mode, you have to put the clutch in to put it into first gear. This is how we start her up. So you've got the ignition. Okay, you switch that. And then you wait just a tick. And I'm going to give you this so you can hear. And then we just click this off. Engine goes off. What do you reckon?
Now this is worth a look. Honor just launched the world's first robot phone, featuring a motorized 3-axis gimbal camera that can track your face and even stabilize your shots.
This is the future right here. This is the Honor robot phone. It's sort of a first of its kind, along with the collaboration with Ari, which is also a first of its kind with a smartphone brand. So it's got a 200 megapixel 1/1.28 inch sensor, and that's the gimbal. I should really be doing a ninja walk, shouldn't I? They call it ninja walk, but it's sort of like I need a poo walk. When I first saw this, I thought, how fun can it be? I mean, it's just a gimbal on a phone. It's actually quite fun. Huge amounts of fun. Maybe the reason why I'm not using the DJI Pocket so much is because it's not attached to my phone. I have to have another thing in my pocket. I only want one pocketable device.
I'm an intelligent assistant developed by Honor.
Can you tell me what this dim sum is?
Looks like you're enjoying some delicious xiaolongbao in a vibrant Chinatown setting with red lanterns overhead. The steaming basket of soup dumplings looks irresistible.
By the way, you know your hair's quite mad. Are you okay with that?
I'm shocked. That's how shocked I am.
Up next, this is the Pixel Watch 5. It looks just like the Watch 4, but there's a lot more happening underneath.
This is the new Google Pixel Watch 5, and somehow it could now detect insulin resistance trends. So let's talk about everything that's new, because this is probably one of my favorite smartwatches ever. So as you know, the Google Pixel Watch 5 has some of the smoothest and best animations on any smartwatch, and it's getting even better with the new upgraded chip inside. Because now it has a new Snapdragon W5 Gen 2 accelerated chip, which means it's about 20% faster than before, with now also an extra gig of RAM, putting this watch at 3 GB of RAM internally. And even upgraded the storage from 32 gigs to 64 gigs. But now let's dive into the health part of this watch, because those got a ton of updates. So as I said earlier, this watch has insulin resistance monitoring, which is the first smartwatch to do this. And what it does is that it tracks your monthly insulin resistance trends without you having to prick your finger or anything. It just does it through the sensors of the watch itself. They also even added blood pressure tracking, which will actually track your blood pressure trends over the month to let you know if your blood pressure is high or low. It won't give you the same data as you using a blood pressure cuff. It's kind of like a way of knowing if you need to get it checked. They also now added a way to track your sleep breathing quality, which actually measures minute by minute the variations in your blood oxygen level when you're sleeping, which is all really cool to see in a smartwatch. But what's even cooler than that is that for people who like to use a Whoop like I do, they now are adding a strength trainer built into the watch itself, meaning that not only can you add and create workouts for your watch depending on the muscle group and the equipment that you have, but you could even change the amount of reps and weights you did so your actual AI coach knows if it's too hard or too easy for you to build you an even better workout the next time. And in terms of all that, Google also now added 2 new colors, with one being the new olive color, which is really nice. It's like a little green tint, and a new canning color for the smaller 41mm size. And if you guys were curious about battery life and charging, you can get up to 40 hours of battery life with the larger version, and also could charge up to 50% in only 15 minutes. But that's everything new with the new Google Pixel Watch 5. And I truly think this is one of the best smartwatches that's come out in recent years, and the best smartwatch you could possibly get if you use an Android device.
Someone sent a humanoid robot into a beehive, and the bees were not impressed.
Odganiam się, ła! Tylko żeby mnie nie pogryzły, bo mnie trzeba zebrać.
That's all for today's run. If you live for hypercars and crazy tech, make sure you're subscribed. I'll catch you at the finish line.